This is Nordic Crow on playthrough part 8 of Doki Doki Literature Club, and as you saw last episode, I got spooked. I got spooked bad several times. What just happened was Yuri asked to speak with me alone and insisted on it, and Monica changed the game because she didn't want us to have time. So we are gonna do a cutesy poem again, because I guess we're at the second poem reading. We're skipping through the game a whole lot, and it's really rattling me. So fluffy, pure, cheer, what? I'm not clicking on that. Fantasy, smile, play, hope. Actually, you know what? I kind of want to click on that. Milk, lucky, cry. Oh, shoot. Poof. Awesome. Oh, shoot. Shiny. Loud. Dazzle. Boop. Pink. Love. Sing. Fun. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the classroom, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Crow. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's squirrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at her desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me into the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we usually act like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems, but whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there was no way you could be a bad person, and now that you're apologizing, I know you didn't really mean it. Crow, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and, sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? She just jumps back and gets out like a Jesus cross and a Bible and starts smacking her with it. No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Geez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. Yeah, Monica erased her memory. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly, door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. Oh, sorry, I forgot to give her the evil voice. Sorry, hold on. It's gonna be a whole lot less cute in just a second. What took you so long, anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not very good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm really impressed. Oh, well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks to me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. No, you don't. Please don't. It's a song of death and lies and betrayal. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Crow. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica is referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Back up, please. You scared me. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us had talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Crow, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Oh, I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you, even after you gave me that book. After you gave me that book. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Oh, jeez. Come on, we're going over there. Oh! Well, excuse you? What's the story about anyway, besides horrible nightmares? Well, Look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. It's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison, and the people trapped there have this trait which turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. Oh my god. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of... It's kind of dark, isn't it? The other one was slightly dark. This one's overly dark. Even I wouldn't read that one. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Crow? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot Yuri is into those things. Like my nightmares. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is so full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Okay. Ooh, happy nightmare fun time. Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts... Oh. It won't even show up in the transcript. She's learning. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. No. For a second, before she said that, it said, my whole body gets kind of, and then nonsense. And then it got, yeah, okay. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Monica is putting everyone's most private secrets out on display. Like, her tendency to cut. Like, her excitement about reading, about writing. Natsuke's father. Why Natsuke is small. Why Natsuke keeps her manga collection in the classroom. She's just putting everybody's secrets out. She's really rubbing it in that she is omnipotent in this area. Oh, I just said it! Yes, I mean, you don't have to, but, what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slipped into the seat next to Yuri's. God, the adrenaline. It was like, I don't know why it turned black and stretched. I mean, black and red and stretched. Is that Sayori? I'll have to go back and look at the tape and freeze it. Anyway, it scared the heck out of me. Ah, yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Oh, alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri meant about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry! I couldn't catch. I was just bathing in the... just do super slow motion there. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up until it's against Yuri's and then hold my book out more between the two of them. Yeah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh. Monica interrupted us the first time we had this date. I don't think this will end well. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right hand on the other side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides her thumb after to flip to the side, but in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. Probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Oh, she's smiling at me. Hello! Hi! Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Oh. I don't remember that maniac grin. No. I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second-guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. Oh, man. I swear that maniac grin is new. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a bit fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Don't push yourself. She's looking a little maniac. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Oh, did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing! Don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Yeah, make her feel excluded. Bitch. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left out in the book and then slip it back into my bag. I'm gonna show Natsuki first, because Monica gives me the creeps. The heebie-jeebies. Oh, this is the poem I never got to read because Natsuki was mad at me. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this was as good as your last one, I would be completely ticked. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending more time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Like the number of the best therapist on the block. Is there anything in here that I need to be paying attention to? It's all gibberish. Monica overwrote it with nonsense. Crow, why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead. Okay. You don't hate me, Crow, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it, please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. That's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. She's crying blood, and her smile is terrifying. Nope. Nope. Was that Monica speaking through her? What happened there? What just happened? Hi again, Crow. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going to be bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my phone to Monica. Alright, great job, Crow. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. But I did all the right things. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Actually, that makes a lot of sense for Monica, because if she acts like she's still in a game, then putting forth the slightest effort, like snapping someone's neck, does lead to a lot of scare. Was that supposed to be, was her death supposed to be, like, at the hands of her father? He sounds abusive. And that sudden crack to the side. If he pushed her and her head hit a desk, or if her head hit some piece of furniture, it would snap like that. I don't know. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that it's a bad thing, though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri. I'm back. Did I miss anything? Oh god, so many things. Help me, Yuri. Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright, thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Okay! Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating. I forget what that is. Waveforms. Yeah. Violent, grating, waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless of endless. Delete her. Okay. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Why? You're just gonna delete it. Look, we'll leave it there, and then you're gonna delete it. Jerk. You know, you never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh, now she knows I'm here. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri! Hi! I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I just like holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things that you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. This is different. This is much different. Wheel, a rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hold on, I lost my place. A thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship in another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in the clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. That's okay. I feel like I should point out the obvious that that's something Natsuke would write because of the simple, repetitive words, which means Yuri is very out of character, just like she's been this whole second playthrough. And also the music's gone, and nothing good ever happens when the music is gone. So, yeah. Okay. Uh-huh. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive today, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Oh, heck yeah, I love special poems. Let's read it. Oh, God, no. Why did I do that? Oh. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. That's Sayori flickering in the corner. My cursor is Sayori. Oh, jeez. I'll never be able to look at my cursor the same way again. Game Maker really went all out. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Oh my god, you're alive. Was she hinting that your father's gonna kill you? Don't go home. Stay with me. Move in, sweetie. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple. Okay. Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Crow joined, and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know. Kinda looks like she's holding her hand here, and Natsuki looks terrified. What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. More people will touch your manga too. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can, to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Crow? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Crow to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Crow joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Crow isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only person who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuke's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Crow want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it was up to me to rescue the situation. It's up to me to rescue the situation. No. Natsuke is right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Crow, why did you even join this club? I originally wanted cupcakes. Those cupcakes, they were not worth this. I'm sorry. What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. That's right, I couldn't not join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this, anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuke. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest, it's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me, and now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Crow. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I would have joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuke begins packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuke ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? She's not showing up in transcripts anymore. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Oh, nobody would cry if she killed herself. That is Monica speaking. That's Monica dubbing over. I noticed that, but I thought after a certain point it was the game glitching. But no, that's Monica dubbing over. She was hinting that Natsuke is going to get killed by her dad, and she is going to kill herself with something having to do with blood. I kind of feel like it involves her eye as well. Monica's getting really mad because no one's agreeing with her, even as much as she's changing the game. And, it's not gonna end well. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Crow? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decided giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think about how many members, or rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So, if you... What? No. So, if you would... Is it every time I talk that it's popping up? Oh, this isn't gonna end well. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright, well maybe we can talk to Natsuke tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. Eh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah, let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay, I look forward to it. Shall we go, Crow? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Crow before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me, as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Save me, please, please. Okay, I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew, things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Crow, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that, as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time, with how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say anything weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you can understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet. No! She doesn't have full control. Twirl, boop, sugar, bouncy, vibrant, oh shoot, silly, what the, cheer, hope, rose, oh shoot, calm, family, milk, poof, jump, out, bunny, sunny, marshmallow. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and then should be last. Yeah. I've actually done that coding error before. Something about her is a little more crazy than usual. She's obsessed. Where on the counter, instead of it's x plus 1, it becomes x equals 1 on accident, and it'll just continue to say x, 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 or 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, over and over every single time you add something. It's very frustrating. Hi, Crow. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was just a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Natsuki. Nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machine or something? Huh? Oh, she made her cry. Oh, man. I'm the last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination, starting this club and then trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Yeah, determination's trademarked. It motivates me to work hard for the festival, too. Anyway, Crow, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we could. We already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Crow is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Oh, look at you, lying and engaged into a word, into a sentence. I'm sorry, I can't joke whenever Natsuki just got bitch slapped like that. That was bad. What's wrong with you, Yuri? Something's wrong with you today. We used to go on long literate rants. You were my writing soulmate, and now you're obsessed. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Did you see that face? Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Mary stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small pitcher of water from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric towel. I'm gonna plug this in on the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out the room. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go looking for her. Let's see. That kind of sounds like it's coming from somewhere. It's echoing. The most logical place for Yuri would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Huh? What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. Coo? Sharp inhale like someone is sucking air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Oh my god. It got rewound. Okay. You know what? I've seen it. Yeah, you shocked me the first couple of times. Yeah, you surprised me when you killed him off and then brought him back from the dead. But you know what? It's a game, and I'm gonna remember that, and I'm gonna stop getting frightened by Monica, because this is a game, and I need to remember that. It's just I spent so long with these characters that it's hard not to have like an emotional attachment to them. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Crow, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Monica's gonna pour that on you, isn't she? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't put yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Crow. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I'll watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for both of us. Crow, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? What's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at the desk. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's likely because of your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. That's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I'm surprised Monica didn't write in big, massive subtitles. Her boobs, dude. Probably because she doesn't want to admit that Yuri's breasts are large. She's very obsessively jealous. And I don't think she wants to admit someone else is better than her in any area. I just punched my mic. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it, since it'll go well with tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book, except this time our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup, holding it with my hand that's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Oh, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Oh, that's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the paper. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Yeah, of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She was very animated in this before. Now that she's kind of crazily obsessive, I don't think it's gonna end well. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it, but as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth, then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts his lips as if the situation was completely natural, but that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place a piece of chocolate in her mouth, and just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. And Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Crow, sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Crow. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arms and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Crow! My heart! My heart won't stop pounding, Crow. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Crow? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Whoa! Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Huh? You have real human eyes now. Huh? Huh. Nope. Out the window. Now. Go. Go. Out the window. Now. Run. Bolt. Go. Out. Go. Run. Flee. Please. Ascend. Oh, God. It's time to share poems. Natsuki's not here. She ran out crying. Oh, maybe she ran to a corner crying? This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah, about as good as yesterday's anyway. I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright, even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri. I still think it's nice to have activities so we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me, so read it carefully, okay? Oh, it's a letter. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her, but if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. She is a very good friend. I've always wanted to try to be better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see that this is happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. You are one clever little pink girl. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't give you enough credit whenever Sayori was alive. Through the actual game here, I didn't give you enough credit. You are actually a very developed character, not an ungrateful imp at all, and I'm sorry about insulting you, and I'm also sorry about what Monica is about to do. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yori's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Crow? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Can I click anywhere else? Will she get mad if I, don't click this button for a long time? Okay, fine. Just Monica. Just Monica. Okay. I'm gonna say Yuri. Screw you, Monica. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Crow, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Crow. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could tell you. No, not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. Yeah, I'm not reading that. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. Oh god, you're terrifying. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really gonna want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it! Someone's breathing into the mic. Something... This doesn't make any sense. It's completely illegible. And this is a stain I don't want to think about. And blood I can deal with. This I can't. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you can't tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See? Aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. Did she just snap back to her personal self? She woke up for a second and saw what Monica was turning her into, and she got sick. Okay, Monica. Hi, just Monica. Crow, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Anyway, I guess we won't worry about your poem. Yuri should have at least had the courtesy of letting you finish sharing it before taking it. Well, whatever. If it makes her happy, I won't stop her. As for mine, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope that it's, effective. Here goes. Oh, I thought I just lost, like, an hour's worth of streaming. Jeez, that really startled me. Well, I guess I kind of messed up at, writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on. Yep, sweetheart, love you. A dream of staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere, and there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person didn't recognize told a joke, and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV, so the laughing was not part of the dream. It was a noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was, and how they told a joke at that moment. How they knew to tell a joke at that moment. Wait, is that because I'm recording? No, no. No. I mean, she's breaking the 4th and the 5th wall here, but she invented the 5th wall just to break it. But no, there's no way. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Aww. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuke, you can make cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that. Yuri, you can. Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up a nice mood lighting. There. See? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. And what about Crow? Crow is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is? What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes, please? Like you would freaking know. All you care about now is dragging Crow around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. You're just omnipresent in the game. Okay, then why not let Crow decide who to help with instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Crow make the decision, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez, Crow, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your freaking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. I do not take that name in vain. This is never going to end. Just make the decision, okay? I can't enable... What? Hey, every time I move my cursor, it drags to Monica. Okay, Monica, you want to be smart? I'ma time it. Oh, I clicked Yuri. I'm gonna go with a nice shade of Monica here. Yay, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. It's Sunday, okay with you? Are you freaking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It's fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all the work and then taking Crow for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Oh, those crazy eyes. Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Crow away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want to do is spend a little time with them. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Crow, Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally! Finally! This is really all I wanted. Crow, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, that's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm gonna die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so very much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is about to happen? Probably because of the crescendo. Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first, but the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Crow. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. Feels like every inch of my body, every drop of my blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. You know Monica's listening. Did I see a blur right there? I swear I did. Maybe it's just me moving up and down. Please, Crow, just know how much I love you. I love you so much I even put that pen in a glass case. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Crow. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? No, 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 please no. Oh! This is from Monica. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special out of the things I love. Now that you're a club member, you can help me make that dream come true in this cute game. Every day is full of chit-chat and fun activities with all my adorable and unique club members. Sayori, the youthful bundle of sunshine who values happiness the most. Natsuke, the deceivingly cute girl who packs in a sort of punch. Yuri, the timid and mysterious one who finds comfort in the world of books. And, of course, Monica, the leader of the club. That's me. I'm super excited to make friends with everyone and help the Literature Club become a more intimate place for all my members. But I can tell already that you're a sweetheart. Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Welcome to the Literature Club. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special out of the things I love. Now that you're a club member, you can help me make the dream come true in this cute game. Every day is full of chit-chat and fun activities with all of my adorable and unique club members. Okay, it just goes on and on and on. It goes on. Okay. Yep. I don't know what you're saying. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. This is probably what I just read, where she's just going over and over. I would very much like to stop looking at this now. Oh. Oh. My cursor's gone. I can't find my cursor. Her eyes are changing. I watched her bleed out. Her eyes were sharp just a second ago, and that blood wasn't so dark. Oh my god. I watched her bleed out. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? I thought I was pretty— Yeah! Ugh. Natsuki runs away. I'm here, Crow. Did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Uh-oh. Uh-huh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Crow? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I can make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Oh no. She deleted Natsuki? I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from Natsuki's tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, These are the best. I really just have to have one, since it's the last time I'll ever get a chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. This is all kinds of nope. Can you hear me? Is it working? Oh boy. Oh, hi, sweetheart. Oh boy. Yes, there you are. Hi again, Crow. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year. And you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you wanted to call him. I'm talking to you, Crow. Or do you actually go by— Oh my god! Nope. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. What was my real name? I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Yeah, you've been smacking me in the face with it! Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? No? What? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little less awkward, you know? No. I knew you were alive. Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happens with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you last heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. Just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you, which is what kind of cruel game is this, Crow? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture, every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Crow. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, because no matter how kind, thoughtful, and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will, and worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Crow, but now you are here. You're real, and you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Crow. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. As for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do, that it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Crow, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Crow, will you go out with me? I can't do anything except say yes. But, sure. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Crow. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Crow. The game wouldn't even give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it is to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. Kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. Oh, she does know that. That's freaking me out because I am playing this game on Steam, and it's... Okay. Illuminati. Okay. To get to the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. Why is she telling me all this? Can I put them back in the game? Imagine if you delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Okay. Monica. Hi again, Crow. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Crow, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end! Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world, write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I have been calling it that. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like anything else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything. You know, you might have gotten mad at me, maybe even deleted my character profile if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Well, we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Crow? I have so many things to talk about. Where to start? If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look in each other's eyes. Let's see. I think that may be the end of the game. I'm not sure, because, oh. Never mind. Apparently it's not. You know, it's been a while since we've done one of these, so let's go for it. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when I talk to people who are impressed by my writing, they say things like, I could never do that. It's really depressing, you know, as someone who loves loves more than anything else to share the joy of exploring your passions. It pains me when people think that being good just comes naturally. That's how it is with everything, not just writing. When you try something for the first time, you're probably gonna suck at it. Sometimes when you finish, you feel really proud of it and even want to share it with everyone. Then maybe after a few weeks, you come back to it and you realize it was never any good. That happens to me all the time. It can be pretty disheartening to put so much effort and time into something and then realize it sucks. And that tends to happen when you're always comparing yourself to the top professionals. When you reach right for the stars, they're always going to be out of reach. You know, the truth is, you have to climb up there, step by step. And whenever you reach a milestone, first you look back and see how far you've gotten, and then you look ahead and realize how much more there is to go. So sometimes it can help set the bar a little lower. Try to find something you can think is pretty good, but not world class, and you can make that your own personal goal. And also it's important to understand the scope of what you're trying to do. If you jump into a huge project and you're still an amateur, you'll never get it done. So if you're talking about writing, a novel might be too much at first. Why not try some short stories? The great thing about short stories is that you can focus on one thing that you want to do right. That goes for small projects in general. You can really focus on one or two things. It's such a good learning experience, a stepping stone. Oh, one more thing. Writing isn't something where you reach into your heart and something beautiful comes out. Just like drawing and painting, it's a skill in itself to learn how to express what you have inside. That means there are methods and guides and basics to it. Reading up on that stuff can be super eye-opening. That sort of planning and organization will really help prevent you from getting overwhelmed and giving up. And before you know it, you start sucking less and less. Nothing comes naturally. Our society, our art, everything. It's built on thousands of years of human innovation. So as long as you start on that foundation and take it step by step, you too can do amazing things. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere.